Hey guys, it's Kinsey here. So I just wanted to start up a vlog. I have actually been wanting to do this for like basically all of this year, and here I am doing it. I'm really excited to start this journey, I guess you could call it. But my whole purpose of wanting to do these videos is to be an encouragement to others. I feel like that is my calling, and so yeah, I really want to encourage others, whether that's in your walk in faith or just encouraging somebody through a situation that they're in, or whatever it is. I really want to be that person who, even if it's just one thing I say, you can kind of take hold of it and let that be motivation to press on and to keep going. So let's get started. So I recently have been through a pretty tough situation. I'm not going to go into detail, but I'll just give you kind of an overview of the past month of my life. So I was in a very serious relationship with a guy who I honestly, from the very beginning of our relationship, felt like it was meant to be, and we were going to get married. I mean, we were both kind of on the same page there, talked about it. So almost 4 weeks ago, I kind of got a slap in the face, and long story short, we broke up, and it was very unexpected on my end. So it's been pretty tough for me. The first 2 weeks of, like, after he told me he wanted to end things, I was not doing very well. Well, it was more like the first week. During the second week, I started doing a lot better. It's been a pretty interesting journey that I have been going through, but I just kind of wanted to share some of the things that has happened since then. So God has kind of revealed himself to me in a different way than I've ever really seen him before. And he's revealing things about myself that I didn't know was there, or didn't really recognize to be a gift that I had, or just stuff like that. So okay, so life has been so different lately, and I don't know, I'm just really joyful, and I don't know why. I know why. It's because I have Jesus, and joy comes from Jesus. But through the situation that I most recently was in, was devastating and heartbreaking, and I seriously felt so crushed. But literally in the midst of me feeling so low and so hurt, I felt so peaceful. And I'm not even joking, true joy, pure joy from God just kind of came out of nowhere. I don't know, I'm so happy, and I love that I can be somebody who can encourage somebody else, whether it's through a situation that I've personally been in, or even if I haven't been in a situation like that. But if I can in any way help somebody else overcome something, I know that I personally can't be that person to make them overcome something, because that's God's place. But if I can be somebody who can say something to help further that, and or even jumpstart it, or whatever it is, I have a heart for helping people and encouraging, and so that's kind of why I wanted to start this. So I have the scripture that I kind of want to make like the theme of this channel, if you will. It's from 2 Timothy in the New Living Translation, because I kind of like that version a little bit better. So it's 2 Timothy chapter 4 verse 5. It says, "But you should keep a clear mind in every situation. Don't be afraid of suffering for the Lord. Work at telling the good news and fully carry out the ministry that God has given to you." So the ministry I feel God has given to me through this situation especially, but just in the past couple months of my life, I've come to realize I really feel calling for encouraging others. So I'm going to put that to use and kind of broadcast it out there for whoever happens to come along and see this. So yeah, so today in worship, it was an awesome worship set. Okay, give me a second. So my church is so awesome. I've been going there since I was, I think, 1. My church is so awesome. I have to brag on them. Like, oh my gosh, if you were in the St. Louis area, come out to Faith Family Church. Come out. It's so awesome. We have an awesome youth ministries. We have awesome adult small groups. The youth pastor is awesome. Paul Fernandez, you are great. And yeah, so in worship today, there was a song that we did. I think it was the last song we did. And there was just a couple lines that really stuck out to me and has kind of been like what I've been meditating on today. So it says, "I am forgiven at the foot of the cross. I am accepted by the power of your love. My every stain is washed away. I am forgiven." And that's just something that the phrase "I am forgiven," I've like really held on to that for years now. I've had kind of a rough past in certain aspects, and to know that my God forgives me regardless of whatever I've done, like, he doesn't care. In his eyes, he sees me as perfect and blameless, and he forgives me fully and completely, and he doesn't hold anything against me. He holds no record of wrong, and that's just amazing to me, because as humans, it's really hard to completely forgive somebody and just, move on from whatever they've done to you, whatever hurt they've caused you. It's really difficult to separate yourself from that situation and look at it as if you had God's eyes. And it's really not easy as human beings. So to know that God really does forgive you completely, it just blows my mind. So yeah, but I am forgiven. That's just, I love that. I think about it all the time. I am forgiven. I 100% truly am forgiven. There is no faking like, oh, I forgive you, but I'm still holding a little bit of a grudge and I'm still a little bit hurt by it. Like, no, he completely forgives you. Like, what? I feel like somebody's in the kitchen, just like listening to me. Awkward. Okay, so God never gives up on us. Kind of goes along with the whole like being fully forgiven. He doesn't give up on us, no matter how messed up and screwed up we are and how many times we mess up. He still loves us just the same and just as deeply, and he doesn't hold anything against us. So that's kind of been my encouragement lately, that no matter how tough the situation is that you're going through, he doesn't give up on you, and he's there with you the entire way. You just kind of have to recognize that he's there and accept that he's there. So as I kind of wrap this up, I know it's kind of been all over the place. I'm really sorry. This is the first vlog, so yeah, still gotta kind of figure some things out. I just wanna end on this note. If you are going through a hard situation right now, whether it be a relationship or school is just really hard and you know you're really stressed, or a family member died, or even if it's something small like you lost your favorite earrings, just know that you aren't alone, and God really does have his best interest for you, and the plan he has for your life, just because it may not be exactly how you saw things happening or how you want things to work out, and things aren't really going your way, just know that he's there and he works things out for the good of your own life and for the sake of your own happiness. So you're not alone, and there are people that God has put in your life for a reason to love and encourage you. So don't push people out when you're feeling sad or you're feeling hurt or you're going through a hard situation. Don't push people out, because there are people out there that are truly good and good for you, and they just want to love you and help you. And most importantly, don't push God out. It's really hard in tough times to kind of like, you know, just really be strong in your faith, because it's not somebody who's physically here on earth right next to you to kind of tell you, you know, things are gonna be okay. But if you're really in tune with the Holy Spirit and you're in the Word, and you're spending time with God on a regular basis, you can hear from him and he will be telling you you're not alone. Something that I have kind of been like holding on to through my situation came in literally the middle of a computer class, like 2 days after this whole situation happened, and God told me to be still and be patient. And I don't know, I just kind of like made me think like, whoa, I'm trying to take things into my own hands and I can't do that. I can't do this on my own. I can't work things out by myself. That's like impossible. I can't, you know, make a certain situation happen a certain way. Like, that's not possible for me to do. So I just have to step back and I need to be still and be patient. I'm in this season of my life of singleness and figuring things out and strengthening my relationship, and I'm honestly so happy for it. I'm not happy that, you know, the situation happened how it did and how we left off, and how things are like between the two of us right now. I'm not happy with that, but I am happy to be single. But that's the thing, I don't feel like I'm single, because this is my time with God and he is growing me into a new person. I seriously feel like a different person since this all happened, and I don't know, I know God has a lot of great things in store for me, and so I'm really excited to see what all it is, and to even share that with you guys. So stay tuned for next week's video. No idea what's going to be talked about in that. May just be all over the place again like it was today. Again, I apologize. Hopefully I will get the hang of this thing and get things figured out and have kind of like a structured, like, you know, sessions for, I don't know, whatever. We'll see. Whatever God tells me to do, I'll do. So, yeah, so have a blessed week, guys. I am praying for each and every one of you. I'm praying that whatever hard situation, or, you know, whatever it is that you're going through, I pray that you can hold strong in your faith and that you can turn to God when you have nobody else to turn to, and when you feel alone, that you would know that you are not alone. I have felt alone before, and I really have to just step back from the situation and recognize that God is there right by me and with me, and he loves me, and he's doing this for me. So yeah, so have a blessed week, guys, and I'll see you guys next week. Love you.